Shanti guys, welcome to your last meditation class for this month. Let's open our session for today. So sit comfortably wherever you are. Keep the back neck straight. And when you feel ready, very gently close your eyes. Start observing your breath. Watch the natural flow of your breathing as you inhale and as you exhale. Now slowly shift your attention to your body. Become aware of your posture. Back neck straight. Allow your body to align itself. Your body should be stable and comfortable. Now gently come back to your breathing once again. And slowly begin to deepen the breath. Slow, long, and deep inhalations. Slow, long, and deep exhalations. We will open today's session by chanting Om 3 times, followed by 3 Shantis. Take a deep breath in for Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Feel the vibrations. Join your palms together. Begin to rub the palms. Place the palms on your eyes. Very slowly while blinking and looking at the palms, open up your eyes. Let us begin our session for today. So today is the last session for meditation. So far we have covered all the concepts that are there in your course, and we have covered a wide variety of meditation. So whichever one suits you the best, you guys can go ahead and continue with that meditation for the remaining of your course and then the remaining of your life. Because as I told you, the goal is just to find the right one for your personality, right? So if you feel that there is a better meditation out there for you, you guys can go ahead and do a little bit more exploration, because of the time constraint and the limitation of syllabus, we cannot cover more varieties of meditation. So if you feel there is something else for you, you guys can go ahead and explore that. Just give me a second. All right. Okay. So coming back, right? Coming back to the topic for today. So today we are going to practice our last meditation, and I will mostly tell you about the theory because you cannot practice like I cannot make you practice currently, right? I cannot do it, right? Like mantras, I still chant with you. So this meditation, you can do it immediately after I explain it. Today we are talking about a very important concept called walking meditation. Walking. So in our everyday lives, there are a set of activities that we do. And one of the most important activities is movement. And not just any normal kind of movement. When we walk, we literally change the environment we are in, right? So right now, maybe I'm in this spot. If I will walk, go till the end of the room, I will literally change the space where I'm existing, right? Now, first I'm existing in this side of the room, and then I will exist in that side of the room, right? So walking is a part of most of the activities that you do in your day. You need to move from one place to the other to get work done, right? Be it just attending your class, or maybe you are just walking to the kitchen to get your food, or going to the kitchen to cook your food, right? It is our entire life, it is having few very significant tasks, and like one is sleep, right? One is like eating, and this one is walking, right? So walking meditation is an active meditation, right? So there are two forms of meditation overall. One is the passive meditation. We have been covering mostly passive meditations in the previous classes. Passive meditation requires you to sit in a particular spot. Okay. So you have to look for a calm, quiet place. You have to sit down and you specifically take out time for meditating. But passive meditation slowly begins to turn into active meditation. And sometimes people who struggle with the sitting down, they can go ahead and even start with active meditation, right? Active meditation is when I am more engaged, right? When there is movement in my body, or I find it very hard to close my eyes. So there is some form of sense connection that we still keep, right? And we use that as an object so that the mind can become stable more easily, right? But eventually, even passive meditation takes a turn into active meditation only, because as I told you before, meditation is not something separate, it is a way of living, right? So yogis or very advanced practitioners who are practicing meditation, you will be able to see that the work they have done in their conduct and their behavior. Okay, so active meditation is like eventually it's going to show up in your life only. You can start with passive, you can start with active, depending on your personality, but eventually it should show up in each and everything that you do, right? So walking meditation is active meditation. Of course, this meditation is very good for people who have a very active mind, who have difficulty in sitting down in one place, staying there for a long period of time. Even for some people, sitting down for 10-15 minutes, it's very hard, right? So for them, it's very easy to introduce walking meditation. There, as long as you are able to walk, you can go ahead and incorporate walking meditation into your day-to-day life, right? Uh, like I said, you change the entire space from one place to the other, right? So right now when I'm teaching you, like I'm moving my hands. So there is movement, but I would still say this is not significant movement of the body. When one walks, the entire everything changes if you walk from one place to the other, right? So it's a very macro level activity, right? Very engaging activity. And it is very sad to see that most of us, we are most of the times not aware where we are walking to, or we are not aware when the body is literally moving from one place to the other, because the mind is so chaotic, right? Has it ever happened with you? You are literally walking, and you suddenly, you realize, oh, you have reached somewhere else only, right? Or maybe you're walking so absent-mindedly that you hit something while you're walking, and then you look around like, no, like just checking if somebody has seen you or not, right? Because you know how embarrassing that is when you are just walking so absent-mindedly that you hit yourself. Like your body literally comes in contact with something else, and it's a very funny thing to even watch, right? So but it's happening with most of us, right? Generally we don't walk for the sake of walking as well, right? So we never see walking as a separate activity. When we walk, we are either running to our classes, running to our work, running to reach somewhere, or we are walking for the benefits that it offers, like good digestion, or some people walk because it helps them to comprehend their thoughts, right? So we are never really walking for the sake of walking. We are generally walking with some other goal attached with the walking, right? And walking meditation is telling you to experience the act as is. Walking is just an act, it's just an activity, right? And uh, when we are, because of a very chaotic mind, when we are unable to do that, it shows how absent-mindedly we are living our lives, right? Because as I said, it's a very huge activity. If I am not aware of my walking only, then it's very hard to even be aware of any other little thing that is going on, right? So um, walking meditation helps you to get connected with each and everything you are doing, but it begins with how you are walking. So main object is your walk, right? So let me describe the technique a little to you. So when we begin with walking meditation, it should generally be done in a closed space. Okay. Walking meditation requires initially a lot of concentration, a lot of focus. You have to bring back your attention again and again to the walk. So it's hard to concentrate on all the other activities that are happening around you, right? And because you are literally moving from one place to the other, you can cause yourself injury, or you can cause yourself some harm if you are doing walking meditation just like that. Okay, so try to choose a closed space. It could be a room, it could be a garden or a park. It doesn't have to be indoors or outdoors, it's totally up to you, right? But it should be a closed space where you will not get hurt, right? Suppose you go ahead, you teach walking meditation, I teach you walking meditation, you go out, you are crossing the road, and you are so concentrated and focused on how you are walking that you are not aware while crossing the road that vehicles are coming by, right? So don't do that, right? Walking meditation for beginner level, it should be conducted in a closed space, because all the other objects, they are a distraction for me. So I need to be connected to my walk, and in order to not worry about the other things, I need to be in a closed space. Okay, so it's very essential to be in a closed space. Then second thing in walking meditation, which you need to be taking care of, is that uh, you have to be very mindful during your walk. So how do we incorporate this mindfulness? So first thing is that you guys can, what you can do wherever you are walking, try to walk barefoot. Again, if you're going outside, you feel that space is not clean, your feet will get hurt, then you can go ahead and wear slippers, you can go ahead wear shoes. But the best way to practice walking meditation is without any slippers or shoes. Ideal place for practice, I would say, it's outside only when you are in nature, right? Because there are multiple benefits of walking on the ground barefoot, right? So you can acquire those as well as you do your meditation, right? So walking barefoot, feeling connected to earth, feeling connected to the gravity, it is very important, right? So try to do the walking meditation outside barefoot, right? But if the circumstances don't support it, it's not necessary. If you feel there is no garden around you or you cannot access it because of COVID and so much fear around COVID as well, you might not want to step out of your house. So you can very well go ahead and walk on the floor in some room, or you can go ahead and walk if you have accessibility to the roof where you are living. You can go ahead and walk on the roof. That is better because again you are connected to nature in some way. Inside a room, it's like completely like the space is like completely shut off from the external environment. And in if you feel you cannot go till the roof, or if you want to introduce it to someone who is really old, then make them just walk in the house. Okay. So these are three kinds of spaces that you can use for walking meditation. It's totally up to you. So basic technique of walking meditation is that I am focused on which step I am taking. All right. So when I'm putting my right foot forward, I'm aware that the right foot is now going forward. When I'm placing my left foot forward, I'm aware left foot is going forward. Okay. All right. So like this, right, left, right. It is like not advised to repeat this right, left in your mind. But if you are having difficulty in focusing or getting connected to the walk, you can go ahead and repeat the name of the foot you are placing forward in your mind as well, right? Uh, this is beneficial only when you are putting the same step ahead. So sometimes I'm repeating right, left, right, left. And actually, when I'm saying right, my left foot is going forward, right? So again, you will get disconnected from your own reality. So don't just say the words in your mind. Try to not say them only. But if your mind is very, some days it's very chaotic, right? So active meditation is also not very easy, right? People prefer active meditation, yes, but it is having its own difficulties, right? So then if you are not able to concentrate on the walk just as it is, you can go ahead and speak the name, but just be sure that whatever feet you are repeating in your mind, right feet is going forward, that same thing should be happening in your reality. Sometimes it's not easy to just focus on one object. So second object, so this name repetition is the second object. Second object can be introduced so that the mind doesn't go in 10,000 different directions. If it's not able to focus on the walk, it will focus on left, right. And then again, you have to bring it back to how you are walking. Then again, it will come back to left, right, but at least it will not go in other directions, right? Similarly, slowly, as you start connecting with your walk mode, you are solely with your walking, you can become aware of how you are feeling on the soles of your feet, because soles of the feet are the main place where the entire, like, you can say, uh, activity of walking is focused, right? So main weight is taken by the soles of my feet, so I can become aware of how my feet are feeling, right? But only when you are totally connected with the walk, then the deeper level for this is that you become aware of the sensation on the soles of your feet, right? Again, go step by step. First thing, you should always be aware of which foot you are putting forward. If you're facing difficulty, you can repeat the name. And if you are not facing difficulty, then you can go ahead and concentrate your focus now on the soles of the feet, right? So that is deeper or higher level of walking meditation. um, some mistakes that students generally make when they are doing walking meditation, I'll just make you a little bit aware of it, right? So first thing that happens when you are doing walking meditation, you restrict your body in some, right? So generally, if I'm used to, like, if I see others walking like this, hands forward, and they are, just holding their hands, I will also copy that. So in walking meditation, you don't have to do this. Your body can be totally free. If you are feeling on your own the need to, lock your hands on the back side of the body or front side of the body, then you can go ahead and, um, do this thing where you are, doing what? You are locking your hands. Otherwise, there is no need. You can leave your body free and loose, and your body, like, however your body wants to be. The main focus is the walk. Okay. Second mistake, walking meditation. What people do, they start doing walking meditation with others. They are like, okay, if I am doing walking meditation, let me, get a friend with me, right? We will do walking meditation together. So again, this is not correct. Why? I will tell you. Because when you are doing walking meditation, it is very, very essential that you are, um, walking on your own. Generally, when we walk with other people, either they match our pace or we match theirs. Again, you will lose the main essence of walking meditation. The main essence is to figure out your own pace. Okay. So we all have a pace we are comfortable in, but depending on who we are with, where we are at, we change our pace, right? So we disconnected to our own state of mind when we change the pace according to someone else. So do walking meditation alone, right? Find your own rhythm and pace, and every day it's going to be different, because every day your state of mind is going to be different. And sometimes when people are very anxious, they walk very fast, and sometimes when you're feeling very low and lethargic, somebody just pulls you to come on a walk, right? So you are very lazy, taking one step also very slowly, right? So each and every day your state of mind will be different, your walk will be different, and it is very essential that you get connected to your walk, right? So don't make this error. Do walking meditation alone. Next thing, which is very essential in walking meditation, is that most of the people, when they go out for a walk, they start looking at the things around them. And again, they lose touch with how their body is moving from one place to the other, right? So when you are doing walking meditation, it is very important. That is why I said it's very important to do it in a closed space, because initial beginner level is not going to look ahead straight. Beginner level is going to look down, right? So it doesn't mean I'm tilting my neck down only. My neck can be straight, but my eyeballs, they are directed down, right? Every day we do so much conversation with the eyes, no? And I, like, I have seen so many students, they just talk in their eyes, right? So with the eyes, there is so much communication that takes place, right? They will, just do this or like that with their eyes, right? And all the message which couldn't be transmitted in words, that is transmitted to their, with their eye, like, communication, right? So eyes play a very important role in, and eyes are very easily distracted, because if something is moving around me, it's very difficult for me to ignore that, right? So eyesight is a sense which we put under control as well when we do walking meditation. So eyes ideally should be directed downward, right? You should look down. The only diameter or the only area which you are able to see is just a small circle right around where you are walking, nothing else. You will not be able to see anyone, you will not be able to see anything which is down also. You are just concentrated on your feet. The eyes are concentrated on the feet and the little bit area around it, right? Now, don't close your eyes and do walking meditation. So sometimes what students do, because they have to look down only, it is harder, they close their eyes, right? Again, not advisable at all. Don't close your eyes. The trick is to train yourself, because most of the times you will walk with open eyes only, no? Right? So the practical way of walking is with open eyes. Just you are directing your vision to a particular place. All right. So, like where your eyes should be, what your pace should be, how you have to do walking meditation. These are three things that should be clear by now, right? Walking meditation can be done by everyone who is able to walk, right? It's very easy to incorporate this meditation in your day-to-day life. uh, One very like a surprising thing happens when people do walking meditation. So they think that, oh, walking meditation, it is going to be so interesting, right? And they just discount this meditation. They think that walking meditation is very easy, it's very engaging, right? So better than passive meditation, it is good to walk on, right? And when they practice walking meditation, they get surprised when they get overwhelmed or when they feel dizzy, right? So if you feel really overwhelmed or dizzy when you are doing walking meditation, first thing is to completely suspend this practice. Okay, you have to completely suspend the practice of walking meditation. Next thing that you have to do, you have to find a place where you can sit and you have to do deep breathing. All right, so you can find a place where you can sit and do deep breathing. If you want to close your eyes, you can close the eyes and do deep breathing. If you are more comfortable with open eyes, keep your eyes open and do deep breathing. If you are feeling too much discomfort, then you can take breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth, right? It will help you to relax more quickly. Okay. Uh, if you are feeling overwhelmed, especially because dizziness, it's like more of body condition, but if you are feeling overwhelmed, it's more of the mind condition. You have to take out some time and do good amount of deep breathing, right? Why? Because when I'm doing walking meditation, a lot of space is getting created for everything that is inside me to come outside, right? I think it's not creating that space, but it is. Walking meditation specifically creates that space for things to move out. So a lot of students who will not feel anything in passive meditation, they end up feeling a lot when they do walking or any kind of active meditation, right? And at that point of time, it is very essential to not distract yourself, to not go to sleep, to not run away. Don't go in any state of distraction. Just completely suspend your practice and take deep breaths for at least 5 to 10 minutes. If you are not feeling, you want to sit even, lie down and do abdominal breathing, right? But don't run away from the practice. Don't run away from the emotion that is coming up, not from the practice, but the emotion that is coming up. Don't go and start watching something on Netflix or Amazon Prime or anything like that, and don't go ahead and just sleep, right? If something is coming up, let it move out, right? um for like in these two circumstances, you have to completely suspend the practice. If you are able to successfully complete 10 to 15 minutes of walking, maximum 20 minutes of walking is enough, I would say, for beginners, right? If you are able to complete this practice, you will see this thing that you get very tired from your walk only, right? Now you've only walked for 10 to 20 minutes. Every day you are running around from here, there, so active, the walk doesn't tire you. But in walking meditation, this walking is going to tire you out. Okay, so after 10 to 20 minutes of this meditation, you can go ahead and suspend your practice, and then you can lie down in shavasana, right? So walking meditation should always be followed up by shavasana, because the body gets very, very tired. Okay, so you have to take shavasana for good 5 minutes, and then you can consider getting up again. If you want to go for a longer shavasana, you can go ahead and do that. But at least 5 minutes of deep relaxation should be given to the body before you get up back again into any other activity that you want to do. Like Yog Nidra, yesterday we did Yog Nidra. Like Yog Nidra, walking meditation would really help you to go into passive meditation. So any kind of active meditation helps you to eventually do passive meditation. So if you feel your students are having especially Vata and Pitta personality, Vata, Pitta, or combination of Vata and Pitta, right? Introduce walking meditation to them, and after that, slowly you will see after walking meditation, make them sit and observe their breathing for 1 or 2 minutes, and then ask them to like suspend their practice, or you can close the session. But after doing walking meditation and taking shavasana, it becomes very easy for the mind to connect with a subtle object. Subtle like the breath. Breath is very subtle in its nature. So if somebody is having the will to do breathing meditation, anapan, right? But they are unable to do it. You can first make them practice walking meditation, give them a little bit of relaxation, and then ask them to focus on the meditation. So this is how you can shift people who are more inclined towards active meditation into passive meditation. Slowly, slowly increase from 1 to 2 minutes to 3 to 4 minutes, take them till 5 minutes of awareness of breath. So like this, slowly, 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 you can go ahead and you can increase their practice, and eventually we'll see they are now coming out of the walking meditation, and they are moving more towards the subtle objects required for deep meditation. Okay, so I hope the technique is completely clear. After this, you can go ahead and practice for anywhere about 10 to 20 minutes. Overall, it will take half an hour for you to complete this meditation, beginner level. And slowly and gradually, you can also increase your time in this meditation. Benefits of walking meditation. There are multiple benefits of walking meditation. It helps you to calm and soothe your mind without actually struggling with the meditation. Walking meditation comes very easily to most of the people. So without any struggle, they can easily calm down their mind, make it peaceful. It's an object which is present with you all the time, no matter which life situation you are in, where you are. You can always get up and start walking. So if you ever feel the need to do meditation and you feel the circumstances, there's a lot of noise around you, there is a lot of this, that, you can at least start walking, and you can focus on your walk to incorporate this meditation. Another very important benefit of walking meditation is this thing only, that you don't have to specifically go ahead and take out time for it, right? Walking is a part of our day-to-day activities. So you can just change the way in which you are doing it in order to just incorporate this. So then meditation will not seem like a burden. Meditation will just become a, like, find its way in between something you do every day. Apart from this, of course, all the benefits of all other meditations, you can also find it in walking meditation. So with this, I will close your session. Guys, choose a practice and continue that practice. Continuity is the key, not the different types of detailing. Detailing will come later on. If you are not able to maintain the continuity, there is no point of details, right? Like what is the ideal time of practice, or what duration of practice should be there. Try to keep meditation as practical as possible for you, right? So if you can take out half an hour is practical for you, then half an hour is the time for you. If 5 minutes are practical for you, then doesn't matter. 5 minutes of meditation will be enough for you, right? Your focus for at least 1 year should be to maintain the continuity of practice and nothing else, right? But slowly, as you begin to advance in your practice, you can go ahead, you can go into deeper forms of meditation as well, right? After that, it is good to incorporate. After 1 year of practice, it is good to go into the proper detailing of things. But before that, however much I have explained in the classes, if you just continue doing that for the entire year, right, you will gain a lot of benefit out of it, and you will uh, be ready to go into the deeper levels of the same practice. Until then, whatever I have shared, it is more than enough, right? I have given you all the extra details, all the places where you will struggle. So just navigate through these things, maintain your continuity. If you are able to do that, you guys can then like uh, connect. You can look for further guidance from anyone, but until then I would say just stick to this. And I wish you all the very best, right? All the very best to whatever endeavors you are currently pursuing in your life. And I wish the very best for you. Keep practicing, never leave yoga, leave everything else, but keep yoga in your life. And you keep smiling and keep spreading these smiles, right? So I will just quickly close your session. Wherever you are, sit comfortably, gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in for Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Join the palms together and gently bow down. Begin to rub the palms together. Place them on your eyes. Very slowly while blinking and looking at the palms. Om Shanti, guys. Enjoy. Take care and bye-bye.